Your little feet. So funny. Hi, sweetheart. Welcome home.
Sweaty much?
Oh, yeah. Right, almost done, and Tina got home with the kids from a Costco run.
3 sleeping kids.
Oh, they're all sleeping. Wow. Okay.
I looked back and Aria was like...
So I moved more wood here.
That is a nice wood pile. Ooh, I get to look out the kitchen window and admire your wood pile again.
Yep. Okay, so this is a combination of stuff I milled with Ryan recently, and then stuff I'd milled by myself back behind the shop. And all of this, the goal is to use it for the deck project. So the 4x4s and the 4x6s will be for the foundation, and then the 2x material will be for stuff like rafters for the overhead part. And then I still need to cut cedar boards and build the decking itself with cedar boards. But it's going well. Every time I do it, I'm learning a lot about all aspects of it, you know, all the way down to logging. When we knock the tree down, I now know clean up the ends, because when that tree got cut down, it looks like that because that was the hinge where it fell over. I can clean that up in the field instead of dealing with it all the way here. And I should be cutting the logs to more standard lengths, probably 16s, 14s, 12s, 10s, even 8s. And then if I have more consistent log lengths, then I'll have more consistent stacks of lumber here. I'm still dialing in cutting at consistent widths, so these boards, even though they're 4x4s and 4x6s, you know, there's fluctuations within them too. But I'm really happy with how it went. When Ryan was here and we milled, we really dialed in using the measuring scale on the mill, and we pumped out a bunch of, you know, 2x material, which is actually more like 1.5 inches like you'd get at the store in thickness. And what we decided to do was to kind of get the log squared off and then crank out a bunch of 2x material of different widths, just whatever that log ended up with. So sometimes they're 2x11s, sometimes they're 2x8s. It's a whole mix, and the thought was it'll be faster to mill it that way, and then we can use the table saw and rip it down to the width we need it when we need it. There's no point of taking extra sawmill time to make a bunch of, say, 2x6s, and then later down the road I realized, oh man, I wish I had some 2x10s right now. So that was our thought process when we started making 2x material. And there's a mix. I left some that looked a little bug damaged. I left some of that material back at the other pile. There's a decent amount of scalloping, but in some cases, like the foundation, that should be fine. But yeah, really enjoying it, really satisfying that these are from our trees and our work, and now they're stacked here ready to be put to use. Go Tina, you need help?
When you're ready.
And the good news is the heat wave broke. It was 100 degrees for 3 days in a row, and the middle day, the Sunday, it was, I think it hit about 110, and it was rough, but we got through it. Thank goodness we have the creek to retreat to, and Ryan was here, and we kind of worked through a lot of the heat on the mill anyways, because we could sit around and be hot, or we could work and be hot. So we drank a lot of water and kept working. And now I'm sweaty right now, but it would have been 10-15 degrees hotter if this was yesterday and the day before, and I would have a tough time trying to do this right now. So really excited about this stuff. Baby, are you having fun at the garlic party? Garlic party. Garlic party. Yeah, polka with the dots. Hey everybody. Hi. That's what we've been up to. Boy. Lots of fun stuff. We've had some great visits. Thank you so much to our friends that have visited us. We love that. Mm-hmm. And as we speak, our nephews Johnny and Jacob are an hour or two away from arriving. And we'll kind of have, or we will have, a lot of family visitors starting then with Johnny and Jacob, and then different parts of Tina's family are coming at different times over the next few weeks. Yeah. And then we go on a 1-week vacation. And then my sister comes after that. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a party. We love it. Can't wait
till we have a cabin that we can put all these visitors in.
Yeah, we need to get some guest quarters going. They have to rough it a little bit out here right now, but
we're so thankful that they're willing to do that to come see us.
Well, if they want privacy, they have to rough it, or we all pile in the yurt. It's their choice.
Yeah, we could be in the yurt together.
Their choice. So we're in the garden, and in the last few weeks, the heat and sun has got the garden just going crazy. Oh yeah, the kittens are doing so well. But yeah, check out the garden. This pumpkin is just massive. A friend gave us seeds. They're little sugar pumpkins, if I remember correctly. Yep. And that thing like these lengths that are trailing out, you can see them growing multiple inches in a day if you check from morning and evening. Big sunflower that Arya's touching there. The tomatoes are really taking off. That one with the red cup is one of the two my dad brought, and it's nice and tall now. It's already 2 going on 3 feet tall. Yeah, lots of fun stuff in the garden. So I definitely think a lesson learned from the garden this year was we pushed planting a little too early. We could have kept them indoors and tried to get them a little bigger and then brought them out, because the garden doesn't really take off till we get this weather, and it just goes for it.
Yeah.
So that's what we've been doing, and yeah, once family and friends are here, it'll be a mix of having fun and getting some work done. And I think with Johnny and Jacob, we're going to do a lot of property clearing and property cleanup. One of the ideas I have is kind of getting a tractor road network around the entire perimeter of the property, and then some interior parts, and that would make good access for work we're doing, animal moving, forestry, all those kinds of things, and it'll double as hiking trails and walking trails. So I think we'll work on that. We could work on clearing out some of the plants around the pond. We can start working on the deck. There's so many different things we could do. We could mill more lumber. We'll see. I want the boys to have fun, so I'll ask them what they want to do too. But that's what we've been doing. Thanks for sticking with us. And if you're coming to visit, we can't wait to see you. If you don't have a visit planned, let us know. I don't think we've said no to anybody.
I don't think so either.
All right. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Such a good...
That's from here in the garden?
This one was just a weed growing on the edge, and these two
Is that a Queen Anne's lace weed, or what kind of weed?
Yep.
Queen Anne's
And then what's the yellow?
Calendula.
Oh, cute. Good job, sweetheart. For Mom?
That's beautiful.
Oh, and a cute little burlap thing. No. No. What a sweetheart.